Okay, before you guys start, pay attention here. I want to talk about this. This is safety for the lithium polymer batteries. So lithium polymer batteries can cause fires, and so you have to pay particular attention to the batteries, especially when they're being charged. And so you'll each get one of these bags. I think some of you already have them. And it's a lipo-safe bag. It's got Velcro on the front, and you can put your battery in here to charge it and also to store it. And so because of the nature of lithium polymer, they can start fires, and so you never want to charge your battery unattended. You always want to be there during the whole charging process. And then for storage, you want to store them at what's called their storage charge, which is less than full charge but not fully discharged. And so there are some particular things that you need to be aware of. So on this sheet, you can go into more detail, but I'll just briefly go over. Don't leave them plugged in unattended. That's what I just talked about. Don't let LiPo batteries run dead. So you can fly it until it seems like the power is going low, and then that's good enough for a storage charge. And then you don't want to recharge them and leave them fully charged either. So you don't want them fully dead, or you don't want them fully charged. Only when you're gonna, like, maybe the day before you fly you could charge it, or the day that you're gonna fly you can charge it. But don't leave them charged for a long time. If you charge it up and then you decide the weather's not good and you aren't gonna fly that day, then just run the motor in the house or something so that it brings it back to that storage charge again. Lithium batteries need to be stored in a cool place, so not in the sun, don't leave them out in the sun. Store them at 40 to 50% capacity, and that's, like I said, when you're flying and you can start to feel it not have as much power as before, then that's probably good enough for your storage charge. And then it says invest in a fireproof lithium polymer bag, which that's what I got you guys, the lithium polymer charging bag. So read through this in detail. What's that? Oh, sorry. So read through this in detail and pay special attention when you're charging the batteries. That's probably, if it's gonna start a fire, it's either you shorted it out and it started a fire, or you're charging it and it could start a fire. So pay close attention. That's important.
Whatever you do, don't try to use water. Just start a fire.
So let's cut a piece that fits the bottom. So just put it down here, and then just lay this on top. And then, do you still have your razor blade? So make it so that the white comes up as far as you want it. Plus you have to overlap glue over it, so a little bit higher than you actually want. Go ahead. Okay, now you need to cut another piece that goes from there to there. And leave it a little long, because you're going to have to cut a 1/4 inch off of this, because you got to get rid of that top plate. these have a shiny side and kind of a, well, this is shiny because it's got the clear plastic, but you have to take this plastic backing off. So what I usually do is just take 2 pieces of masking tape like this, stick one on that side and one on this side, and then pull it, and then the clear plastic comes off. So this is the side that has the adhesive. And so now we'll peel this tape off of here. So this is the adhesive side, this is the outside, and so you want to cut that monocle part off. Just use the scissors and cut that. Keep track of which side is which now. We don't want any dust on. That's the upside. Yeah. So place it on there. So now, what we want to do is we want to make sure it covers the end and can even add a little bit to wrap, cover the back also. Maybe about like that. Okay, so now we have the heat gun at a medium heat, a medium temperature. That's what we start with, is this medium temperature. Does that look, take a look and move it this way or that way so it's even on both sides. Right there? Okay. So now take your iron and put the base this
You
part.
have a 2mm nut driver?
I don't. No, I don't. You have to use a. Yeah. So what you want to do is move it this way because you're trying to smooth it away from the direction. Yeah, that's fine. You got it good. Okay, now you want to just grab this with your other hand, so you kind of keep it tension, kind of tight, and then iron. Start here and iron towards your hand, but don't burn yourself.
Squeeze hard, just.
So now, take your 2 pieces of tape, and so you're going to peel off the back of that. So put one on each side of this, in the corner. And don't let them stick together right here, the 2 pieces of tape. Keep the tops separate so it's easier to pull apart. I'm just trying to get the clear plastic off. Okay. So now you're going to need to cut this end because it doesn't have any adhesive where that clear part is.
Hey, one of my elevators is missing.
Keep looking, it's got it around here somewhere. Get your.
Cut that off also. Make sure it overlaps at least an 8, and center it the way you want it. And you need to center that end also because once you get this down, you can't move it without it wrinkling. And if you get it like you want it, then Tap it down right there. Iron.
How does this one go?
Okay, here, I'll hold this for you. Now this is gonna have to be centered too, otherwise it's gonna get lost. Is that where you want it?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll put my finger here so this doesn't move. Now you're moving this way to tap it down. Okay, now that that's tacked, look for this end, pull it that direction. Tack that, moving the iron that way. Now tack just one side, one radius, and try and do it without. You don't want to pull it too much because it'll pull it that way. So just kind of tack the radius, just tack that down, just the radius, and don't tack it all the way down because we may want to trim some of it. Well, especially in the front, it's probably too long, but. Just kind of tack that edge first, that radius part first. So the line of holes needs to be right over that hinge line.
Give him there. Smallest drill there.
This one?
Yeah, the smallest one.
Yep.
Give it about 2 minutes and then cut off the extra on the carbon fiber.
Selton, what are you working on?
I'm getting the hinges in and
Hinges and control horn?
yeah, control them.
Grab over. Just grab it so it won't fall. Reach further back.
David's working on the aileron control horn.
Wait, what is that fly doing? He just stood still while he was moving.
Gavin, what are you working on over there?
Elevator.
Elevator.
Up and down.
Put it on the plane. One.
And they're like complete replicas and super
So David's working on his center section of his wing, getting that covered.
Use the sanding block. Is it that big?
How big is
So Dalton's working on covering the bottom of his wing.
Nolan, go get your soda.
Okay, Gavin, what are you working on over there?
constant sanding?
Trying to get those edges radius?
Yeah. The worst is
downloaded
the
the
corners because they break
and I
easy.
started slowing down to
Like
there.
that.
And because I wanted to be funny, I was on like my phone, it was really hard. And I just go, I'm just gonna push the zero.
Okay, Legion is working on putting his servos into his fuselage.
B117,
The
F117.
such a chunky bite. It's not such a chunky plant.
You know,
I don't know.
I've also seen someone buy a $3,000 fishing plane and crash it within like the first 15 minutes.
What about $35,000 RC plane that crashed in the field and made a hole about the size of these tables connected?
So Nolan's got his fuselage covered and he's working on covering putting the sheeting on the center section of the wing.